Hey guys, it's Mel from Melodic Goals, back at it again with another song. This one is called Waddle Like a Penguin, and we're going to focus on some movement to music, a little bit of counting, and of course, we love those following direction skills. So let me sing the song to you one time, and then I'm going to give you some tips and tricks of what I like to do in my groups. All right, let's go. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. These little penguins are on the ground. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. These little penguins are on the ground. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. How many penguins are on our ice and freeze? So in this moment, I have everyone look down at the ground because we do have a visual of an iceberg and a couple of penguins on those icebergs. And as we put more penguins down, there's actually a number on each of those penguins' bellies so that we can count how many penguins we have all together. So while everybody's frozen, I call on a student who is, listening to directions, following instructions, frozen when I ask them to freeze. And I say, hey, can you take this penguin? And I hand them a penguin visual. And I ask them to go put them safely on our iceberg. So as we're moving around the room, we're making sure that we don't step on our iceberg and hurt our penguins and knock them over into the water. But so this student is going to take a penguin and they're going to place it in the center. And I'm going to say, hey, all right, that's awesome. How many penguins do we have now? And sometimes I get a student to, get on the ground and they count, and so we all count with them. If I find that the students are a little bit quieter, I'll get on the ground and be like, hey, let's count it together. So then we all end up counting those penguins. And I try to get up to 10, but of course it's going to depend on your group and their attention span. And so you can kind of figure that out as you go. Minimum, I like to get to 5, but once we hit 5, I kind of gauge the group and see where their attention's at. And if I think they can do more, we keep going. So let's say we're at 5, and at this moment, I'll go, hey, all right, so I see 5 penguins on the ground, but I think we can add some more. Let's say it all together. Let's add more. And then we'll say it one more time. I'm like, okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3, let's add more. All right, let's waddle around one more time. So everybody's gonna waddle around. You're gonna do it as many times as you need to, of course, but I'll sing the song one more time. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. These little penguins are on the ground. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. These little penguins are on the ground. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. How many penguins are on our ice and freeze? So we start all over again, making sure that, students are listening to directions, they're waddling like penguins when the song is playing. And then I'll sing it one more time, how I usually sing it when we're saying goodbye to all the penguins. All the penguins that we need are on our iceberg, and now we're waddling away. All right, let's do it one more time, everybody. Let's sing it. We'll go waddle like a penguin, waddle around. We are the penguins on the ground. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. We are the penguins on the ground. Waddle like a penguin, waddle around. Let's say goodbye. We all say bye to the penguins on the ground. And there it is. See you next time.